Hey, I don't know what happened. Not ready. Never. Never, ever, ever ready. Started the stream and I went, I need to get myself some coffee. So I left and got some coffee. All right, y'all. Been a while since I've done a live stream. I've been on other live streams, but I haven't done one in a while. So I got 3 rolls of wheat pennies. These are all Woodies that I need to go through and check for varieties and errors. And is it this book? I think it's this book. It is this Stanchko book, and I'm putting a set together of just Woodies. from 1909 to 1958. I already got some really nice examples in there that are just extraordinary. They are fun, fun, fun. I got all my crap in the way. Okay, I don't need the charging cable for my phone anymore because it says it's charged. I don't need this in my way anymore because it's just in my way. Need that. I don't need this. Yeah, it seems like every time I want to do something with coins, it's a chore sometimes because I always don't have the most cleanest desk to be working with. Oh. All right, yeah, I know. I started the stream and left y'all hanging. I'm sorry, but I'm here. I promise. I probably should have turned the camera on and maybe stuck that up in front of it. Let y'all know maybe I want to go get coffee. See, but sometimes I'm not a smart man. So, yep. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just banging in everything. Let's see if my scope works. See if we get this thing to focus. I got Chad on. I see Hector here. Brian's here. Welcome, everyone. All three of us are here. So I'll just quickly just kind of go through these, see if we see anything exciting on them. Verify that they're all woodies because some of these, when I just quickly glanced at them, I'm like, that's a woody, and I just stuck it in the tube. That's all I did with them. Yes, and some of these are pretty nice. 27D. This has some nice wood grain on it, but it is shot. Ain't nothing on the back but a train wreck. Some of these might not be. But it's just all part of the process of going through coins. So I don't even think this one is. I'm not seeing enough to justify it to be exciting. Nope. That goes over there. I'll put that in my tube. Some of these are pretty nice. They're train wrecks, but they're woodies. So, what is, some of you that might not be familiar with the woodies, it's just basically when they mix the compound of the copper and shoot, I can't remember what they, see, that's the kind of night I am having. Hold on, I don't want to give out the wrong information. 95% copper, 0.05 tin and zinc. And it should weigh approximately 3.11 grams. Yeah, when they mixed all these compounds together, and they rolled them out on the sheet. Sometimes they didn't mix properly, and you get that really nice little wood grain effect to them, and some of them are pretty phenomenal, worth big dollars. People will pay a premium for a coin. Big old scratch on it. Yuck. So, oh, yeah, there's the wood grain on this side. Nothing. We got some dye deterioration. Nothing exciting. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. Weather kind of warmed up a little bit, so we're not outside during the mid afternoons. We're trying to get stuff done in the morning when it's cooler. But I went in for my MRI. I was supposed to go in today for an MRI and on Friday for an MRI on my neck and back, see if they could figure out what's going on with me, see if they get me some relief on the pain and discomfort. And I walked in the door, and that's when they told me I had a $275 copay. And my jaw hit the floor. I was pissed. And I'm not going to pay almost $300 for a copay. They could kiss my ass. So then I asked them, I'm like, well, when they called yesterday to confirm my appointment, how come they didn't tell me this information? Why do you wait until I drive 45 minutes into the heart of Oklahoma City during traffic in the middle of a construction zone where everybody is just out for themselves? Why would you have someone do that? They didn't have an answer for me. They're going to check in on how come I wasn't notified. I'll probably never hear another word from them. So there's my rant on the medical side of things. What's going on, Dragon? Yeah. $275 coat. Yeah. And that was for today. And then I was supposed to go back Friday for another MRI and another $275. I'm like, no, you ain't getting it. So that was my day. I came home mad. Hurting. I know you guys hear things. Yeah, well, sometimes I'm not on the Q&A because I'm hurting. Sometimes I'm not around because I'm just hurting. It is what it is. I won't stop. when you own a little bit of land and you got a house and shop and things to do, you just don't stop. You just try to get something done every day. Yeah, some of these are pretty small. Some of them are pretty nice. Like this one's pretty nice. Holy cow, look at that. My goodness. Kind of neat. Look at that effect going across there. It almost like it drags all the elements off the forehead and nose and just drags it out. Come on. Let the back be this bad, this sharp. Oh, it's a train wreck. Look at that. But there it is. It's got some, but the back is a train wreck. Oh my goodness. Oh crap, I just dropped it on the floor. Yeah, the front of it sure is a lot better than the reverse. I don't know how that 39 got mixed up with my 20s. So I got a couple more days of some temperatures in the high or mid 80s or so. Nights cool down pretty good, so we got the windows open. We got the fans in the windows blowing that cool air in. I have not seen a video on the annealing process that they do with these scents, from mixing the alloy to rolling them out. I think that'd be a pretty interesting video to have and to do. Need to find a really nice AU one in this lot. Oh, what was up that eye? Well, enough to catch my eye. Yeah, some of these are just train wrecks. Low grade. Just some low-grade wheats. Got that. The bottom of that E looks. Oh, the new email. Hold on a minute. I get that for you. Let me look it up to make sure I am giving you the right information. Because it is a new email for all of us. I don't know what it is. How come I... Oh, wait a minute. But if I do that, there it is. It's right there. It was right there the whole time, and I wasn't smart enough to look up. Yeah. Sometimes I just don't get it. Success. I know. Took me way longer to figure that out than it should have. Way longer. info@livecoinqa.com. That would be it. Yes, success. And the bottom of that E and L just looks a little thick. What year is this? 1930. Just looks a little thick to me. Let me come over here and look real quick. Double dice, DDRs, 1930. There is one. A in America should be a little thick. Nope, not seeing that. The R, that looks pretty right and tight. Okay. No worries there. There's one with a bunch of more scratches on it. This is definitely a detail grade coin. I'm not even sure if this one's even a woody. Some of these that made it into the pile might not be. And the back of it's a small wood. Thought I saw something there. All kinds of scratches. Someone had a lot of fun with this thing. They had a lot of fun with it. Oh my goodness. What a train wreck. Took a little damage on the rim. Kind of makes it look like a little rim cut right there. Nothing exciting. Yeah, live coin Q&A Monday nights. That's our new nights, Mondays. A lot of fun and exciting things happening. Designated one YouTube channel. So there's no jumping back and forth going to Mantic Coins channel or Paula or mine or Sean, Blue Ridge. Yep. No going back and forth, trying to figure out who's hosting it. One designated channel. We'll have different hosters. First week was Shay, Mantic Coins. Second week was Paula. I am not sure who is up for the third week. I'll have to find that information out because it might be my turn. A little 30S. That's not a 31, huh? That'd be something. $30S. Yeah, there ain't nothing. This one's shiny. I'm not sure if that's mint luster or if it was cleaned up one time. I am not seeing any cartwheel on that. I'm assuming this was put underneath some water at one time or another. Yeah. That's pretty safe to say. Got a couple people watching. Me. Who's in the background hanging out? Someone talk to me. Oh, God, it's a train wreck. It's a train wreck. I need to get like a train wreck sound. So every time I come across a coin like this, I could hit that little sound bar and it's the crunching of metal. That'd be kind of cool. When I first started doing coins 3.5, 4 years ago, I don't remember when. I don't remember what I did yesterday. I would put the coin underneath the scope and I would really look at that eye in and move it over and really look at. And now, through the years of searching coins, you kind of pick up where you need to be looking and what to be looking for. Those DDOs and DDRs will pop right out at you. It'll make you go, huh. Which is kind of like my favorite saying, huh. And when you come across one, you pretty much know it. Some of these are really small to figure out. Some of them pop out at you like a sore thumb. It's just amazing. And some of them I miss. I always try to look at everything at least twice, not at the same time. So I'll probably go through these again at a later date. Looks like a little bit of deterioration. Some MD. Yeah, everything looks pretty right and tight for being nothing. Another thing you want to look for on these wheats, and I've probably looked at 30,000 wheat pennies already, is you are trying to find what they call a dropped letter. And it's not a letter that just pops off the die. It's just boils down to it's just gets so compacted with grease and oil that it becomes hard, and then that will fall, and it will. Hi, Paula. And that imprint will fall or come off on the coin. And then when the die comes down or the anvil die comes up, it picks up that little debris in a different spot. And then when it strikes the next coin, it leaves an imprint. Yeah, you're a little late, Paula. I did, what I do? I did that. Look, it's right there. It's right there. It's bright. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. This train wrecks. I would love to be able to find a drop letter. I need one for my collection. We had a couple of them sent into the Q&A show in the past, and we looked at the coin and we studied it, and we went through the minting process and everything, and we were able to confirm it was not. I was really hoping it would be, but it turned out not to be a true drop letter. It was just the way the coin took a little damage. Sometimes dye deterioration, especially really severe dye deterioration, will play tricks on you and make you see stuff that's not there. And then when you take the picture and you show the coin off and we look at it and we're like, yeah, we see what you're looking at. We have a lot of fun discussing coins sometimes. See, when we do when the show is being done, we are not just looking at the coins for the first time on that particular night. These emails are made. We go through them during the week. Got something on the bottom of that D that's just driving me a little. I gotta get a little closer to that one. Hey, get a little closer to this and see what it is. I don't think it's anything. Enough to make me look at it, but enough to make me go, it's not what I think it is. That's just a little hit right there. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, you know what, Paula? Yeah, I get it. Probably one particular person we were all talking to. It is what it is. These people they'll eventually learn. They're going to come across a coin and they are going to see the difference and they're going to get it. Just like I did, just like a lot of people. When they come across that one and it's like, that's the real deal, then they really start to understand. Hey, Red. Yeah, there are others. Are you stalking Paula? again. I'm just going through some wheats that I put away that are wood grain or some type of wood grain. I haven't looked at them for varieties or errors or yet. What's going on, David? All right. Didn't see anything exciting in this roll. See what happens if I click that button? There I am. There's one down. Oh. For the people that have not seen my setup here, this was pretty ingenious. You're all going to love this. So I got my scope. This thing right there. All right. But I put mine on a couple 2x6s that I put together. And then I turn the camera around. See, this thing just comes out. See, it's supposed to be like this. But I turned mine around. And I got it on a couple of 2x4 blocks. And then I offset it like this. Now I can put a piece of paper underneath it, put the coin on it. I can bring my scope all the way up and I can get full view photos. All right. Now, if I want to look at the coin, I took this little cardboard box and I put some tape on it. That is a toothpick. And then I taped over it. So now I could put a coin on it and I could tilt the box. And it gives me a little platform so that coin doesn't fall off. Yeah. So I could do it this side, or I can make it go this way. I normally do it this side, and then I could drop the scope all the way down to that coin. But the beauty about it, see, I could turn it. I could turn that box to one side. Oh my goodness. How come I don't have one? Let's look at this one right here. Oh, yeah. Now I could put a proof set down. Right? And now it'll slide underneath So when I'm looking at it and I need to rotate it, that proof set has an opportunity to go underneath, and I could rotate it and get all the sides of it. It's pretty ingenious. Every once in a while, I come up with some pretty rock star stuff. I was having a hell of a time looking at proof sets, and then every time I wanted to take pictures of coins, I had to take a box and lift the thing up, and I had to put a box underneath it. And I came up with this idea. And 2 2x6s, just the right height. I could put my little thing there, and I could rotate it. And when I drop that scope down, I could rotate it all around, get as close as I need to it. I could take that apart. I just put a 3x5 card underneath with the coin. I'll bring the scope all the way up. And then fix the and then I get a good full view of that coin. Then there's a little bit of wood on that. So every once in a while I come up with some pretty neat ideas. Sometimes it doesn't happen enough. Lies. It's all lies. Hi, CJ. They're all these coins are train wrecks. There might be some good high VF, maybe some low XF stuff in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine is not the first thumbprint that's going to be on it. Uh-oh, focus. Whee! Let me get a little lower here. There. Now we could start looking at these again. Nothing. Just garbage. Look at that. Just unadulterated stuff. There's some light woody on it. Yeah, die variety. CJ got it pretty much pinpointed down. Die variety would be RPM, a DDO, DDR. Happens to more than one coin. An error will only happen to one coin. So A clip planchet. CJ, would that be considered an error? A clip planchet? Good night, Paula. No, something lied to me. Yeah. So it'd be a one-off. Sometimes my brain don't work real good at night because I'm just tired, and see, I don't do math at night. My brain don't want to function that way. So sometimes I have to get confirmation because I don't want to give out the wrong information. Yeah. So it'd be a one-off. And a die variety happens to multiple coins. I kind of knew that. Yeah, math after dark is forbidden. I get it. There's David. Get a little MD on this. See, I know that thing right above his nose is just a mark, but kind of looks a little different. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's anything. Yeah, there's my answer right there. Look at them flow. Look at them flow lines above the I and the N as it flows towards the rim. You'll see that on the other letters too. Yeah, see those letters are flowing towards the rim. Next. The coin will give you the answer if you look at the whole coin and go through the process. Learning that minting process is important to figuring out some of this stuff. You understand the minting process or have some type of handle on it, you are going to be a lot better off than a lot of people. I am still learning the minting process. I got a pretty decent handle on it. But there is still a lot to learn about it. I've been getting educated by CJ. He's been educating me. Edumacated. And then sometimes we do private streams and we are educating each other on stuff. You gonna be around for that class on the 13th, CJ? Yeah, toothpicks are, yeah, the PV pointer. I buy them by the box. Error Ref is a really good site. Even if you just troll through it and look at some of the stuff, man, it is pretty amazing the information that is on Error Ref. I find myself trolling through it every once in a while, looking, come across something that's like, oh, that's interesting. The extra thickness on the L, that kind of does not look round. What year is this? 37. Let me see what the listings say. If there's anything on 37 I need to be paying attention to. See, not that one, not that one. No. 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 So you come up here to that right there. No. Kinda. Not there. Let's see what's on this side. Yep, read it and read it again. You will miss stuff. It looked like it took a little hit. Yeah. Not seeing nothing on that. I was hoping. And it wouldn't be the first time I've looked at coins and missed something. Because you can't learn it all. Some people try. Yeah, some of these are pretty much train wrecks. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's really didn't pay attention to the condition of these. If it was a woody or looked like a woody, it just went in the tube. There's a 39. See, in that peanut, that dot has a little oval shape to it, but I'm not seeing enough extra thickness in the letters. No. Not enough there. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, I'm going through some wheats. These are all woodies that I stuck away when I came across them. They were just thrown in a tube. And I got like 3 tubes of them. Decided to go through them. And I'm like, well, I'll just start a live stream, see who's up. Well, I got like 8 people in here. That will work. Yeah, I know a lot of things. A master of none of it. Yeah, you might not have received notification because I really haven't done a live stream in a while. So the way that their algorithm works is sometimes you won't get the notification because of it. If I was live streaming all the time and then you came in and said hi, it would show up more. Instead of just making it nice and simple and go, this guy is live. No, they got to put their little math equation into it and screw everything up. I got some channels that I frequent a lot that are not coin related. They are sport card related. And I go in there, hang out, and just watch while I'm doing other stuff. And when he's on, sometimes I don't get notification for half hour, 40 minutes. It's aggravating. I guess it is what it is. Yeah. I've done I've looked at thousands of these wheat pennies, and I kind of have a pretty good idea of where I need to be looking at on each date. That just rubbed off the hell there. Reverses are pretty easy on the wheats. Looking at the E, looking at the bottom of the E for extra thickness, looking at the bottom of the L for extra thickness. You're looking at this dot. See if it looks like a peanut. All right. Most of the DDRs that you're going to see on wheat pennies are going to be right there. And then you come over here and you just quickly look at this dot. And as you're working your way around the rim, you're looking at the top of the E. You're looking for anything inside the wheat stalks along the rim. Extra thickness on the wheat stalk, on the wheat stems here. And when you come up, and I come across, looking for extra thickness, anything out of the ordinary with United States. And that's pretty much it for the reverses. Reverses are real easy on these. Most of the DDRs are going to be right there at that E and L and that dot. Top of that E on some dates. On the obverses, you're looking at the obvious date for anything. This E, God, man, that's awful looking. It's like I've been picking my toenail or something with it. Let me put a little point on this thing. Sometimes they get worn down. There. Bet you that's going to look a little better. Obviously, you're looking at the dates. All right. Looking for extra thickness. Anything, top, bottom, inside. The bottom of this 9, looking for extra thickness. Always go across the bottom, looking for die cracks. Die cracks are markers on a lot of the DDOs. So if you see a die crack coming across here, then kind of gives you a little clue. Maybe look a little closer at it. Extra thickness, nothing. Looking at the bottom of the L, the top of the L, no extra thickness. Always looking for a BIE or an EIR or an RIT. Come across a Ngaji Trust. Looking for extra thickness. You're looking to see if that's a nice circle or if it looks oval. On the D, the very top of this D, sometimes you'll see another little bump coming out. On the W, you'll see a little bump coming out right about that area right there. Bottom of the E, you're looking at this last thing. At the very tip, you're looking to see if it looks like a little ski jump. On trust could be a little difficult to determine. There'll be other indicators on the coin when you get to the trust. The eyeball, once you look at 10,000 of these like I have, you'll notice that something is not right in this eyeball area. All right. I always like to look at the bottom of the chin real quick for a line. That's a die indication of a die clash. So, like I said, I've looked at thousands of these coins. I could pretty much go through them pretty fast. Now, see that L, maybe a little thickness on this L, maybe a little worn off. But look at that peanut. See, it doesn't look perfectly round. So this was a 1940. let's go over and see if there's anything that we're looking at for 40. No, not that one. No, not that one. Kinda, no. Wow, there's a bunch of them. This is a 40, right? Yes, it is. Okay, just want to make sure I'm getting that right. Yep, see, there's my answer right there. If I looked at the whole coin first, I probably would have picked that out real fast, and then I could have been on to the other one. That L still looks fat, but nothing. Not enough for me to warrant to go through and look at it closely. Some of this stuff is just so minor, you can't collect it all. Some people try. That one's done. All right. Let's open up this roll so I can put my grubby hands all over these pennies too. Bam. Go back to that button. Yeah. That's a 19 something. Not a clue. I'll look at it with the loop, see if I can make out what date that is. Some lamination right there, nothing on the eye. So I can figure out what date this is. It is really, really worn. It's looking like a 1919. No, 19. There's a 19S. Yep, that's right, Mike. Yep, 1919. That's what it's looking like to me. I stuck it on my loop and looked at it. So you'll see me go fast to areas like this. That is so worn down, you are not going to see anything in that. Ooh, there's some fine grain. What is that? Maybe a 7? Man, that's worn down bad. Holy cow. It's an oof. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, the back is not any better. Hey, look. It's an S. No, it's not. It's worn out. bad. Holy moly. Yeah, this one looks like a 17. It's a train wreck. Oh, goodness. Anybody want to guess on this one? Looks like there's a mint mark on it. Looks like there's a mint mark right there. Probably a D. It's looking more like a D than it is a S. My goodness. Wow. Pretty. Look at that. See, it's so worn down. There's no line between the rim and the field. It's just one straight shot going across. How disgusting is that? A 14D? Yeah, I wish. Let me see if I get this underneath the loop here. And that is a 17D. There's a 17S. I do have a penny that I have been looking at off and on for a couple months. And I'm trying to confirm if it's a 14D or not. Everything is looking right for it to be one. But not 100% sure it could be confirmed. Lamination. I think it's this one right here. It's a train wreck. Well, not a train wreck. See, this is the one. See it? You could tell that's a 14. But you play around, if I get this right, you could see what looks like part of a mint mark. In the area that it's supposed to be in. See, we're looking at this area right in here. See, when you look right there. I got to find the information to figure out where the mint mark position is on the 14D. That will help me a lot. CJ said bring that one back. Did I miss something on this? $175. I don't know. Oh, the 17. Oh, 17S. Okay, I was trying to figure out. It looked like 175. Ellen Liberty. What are you looking at, CJ? The 17 DDO? That what you thinking? The 17, there we go. You want to look at this one. That's the one you want to look at. What's going on, Roadrunner? Trust. Oh, trust. Liberty. CJ saw something. He's looking at something. He's just seeing things. Yeah, that's what happens when you work 27 jobs at 24 hours a day. Hey, wow, look at there. It's a 21S. That's a key date. Semi-sheet key date. You shouldn't be looking at coin. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, see, yeah, 21S. Yeah. G4, couple dollars. Man, look at them double ears. See? Top of that T. Look at them. Look at them ears come up. Bam. Bam. On the E, the R, the U. No, it's not a variety. No, it's not an error. It's just a badly worn die. Look at the 20S. thought there was something with the bow ties on these things. Got the bow tie right at his neck. I know they did some. I know there's a recut bow tie, but I cannot remember what year it is. Yep, there we go. Yeah. I guess the 21S is what, a semi? You don't see a lot of them. They're worth a little bit more than the regular wheats. I think I'm going to put this one aside. I'm going to mark it, put it aside. I want to look at that one a little bit later. I'm going to find some information on it. The back is just train wreck. Yeah, I think I'll put this one aside and yeah, there we go. Better date. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, not a semi key day. It's just a better date. I will agree with that terminology. And another 20. See, there's the same thing, but it doesn't have the one in the neck. That's interesting. Interesting enough where I'm going to be looking at the site to see. I know they had some, I know there was some recut bow ties. But I cannot remember what year they are. I don't think it went into the 20s. I thought it was in the 40s. Hey, this one looks pretty nice. Look at that. The beady fields look pretty good. Not a lot of damage on it. Oh, there's some damage. Oh, this one has some better detail on it. Nice wood grain. That's the back. Oh, man, the back has some wood grain too on it. Got a spot. Some detail in the wheat ears. And then it just goes to crap underneath here. My goodness. This one's in better condition. I'm going to put this one in a foot. That one was in better condition. Probably one of the best condition ones I've seen. Another 21 worn. No good. Worn. Plier mark. That deterioration. Back is not looking any better. Next. 23 with some grain on it. I don't think there was anything for 23. Yeah, that bottom of the B was interesting. Let me come over here and look. DDOs. 23. Oh, yeah, it's going to be pretty obvious in the E. Nothing on Variety Vista for it. Yeah, that and yeah, that's pretty right. Oh goodness, upside down. There's some nice wood grain on this one now. Front and back. Some spots on it. Kind of looks like it's been cleaned. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think this was cleaned at one time or another. That was a better condition one with some nice wood grain on it. $24. Big fat 9 on the bottom. Probably not fat enough. Yeah. I don't think it's fat enough. Pretty obvious. Nope. That last arm of in the 4 would be fat too. That looks like it got smashed a little bit. Some got worn down. Next coin. 24S. Not seen anything exciting. Just worn. Pretty disgusting. As these coins wear down a little bit, it will make them letters look fat because they're just the wear on them is just spreading them out just a little bit, and it will fool you and make you look twice, sometimes 3 times at it. What's that below the S? God, they fool you sometimes, make you really look. I'm going to loop that one. I want to look at that mint mark a little bit better. Sometimes you will see stuff with the loop you can't see with the scope. Then you know your eyes are really screwing with you. Nothing. Mark, look at that. Look like a mouse been chewing on that thing. Damage, maybe a little lamination, maybe. 16. I don't know anything with the 16s. I cannot recall anything with the 16s. I don't think there was anything on 16s. Some of those teens are pretty shallow. There's hardly anything to be found on them. And there's nothing on the 16 to be found. Little lamination in the fields. Some more damage. Excuse me. Ah, 25. Now, I've actually found a good handful of 25 DDOs. And when you see it, man, it sticks out. See, where'd my pointer go? Excuse me, it's the 25S you're looking at for the DDOs. And that 9, and the tail of the 9 and the tail of the 5, it looked like someone just took a hammer and just flattened it, made it look really wide, thick. It's not. Those things are just amazing. When you see one, they stick out. Yeah, see, there's a 25S. Yeah, see, on the 25S's, oh my goodness, I just hit it with the pointer. You're looking at this part of the 9 right here on the bottom. That's going to look like a paddle. All right. And then on this curve of the 5, it's going to look thicker than what this looks like. Right? The mint mark placement is pretty much close to this. I think the mint mark needs to go a little over to the east, just a hair so it lines up properly. But they stick out. I've cherry picked them off of eBay for $1. Yeah, see, that 9 is pretty normal. Nothing special there. Not seeing nothing. No, 25S is the only, basically the only one we're going to need to look for. Why is, okay, what's wrong with that peanut? That's nothing. Look at the size of the E. Bottom of the E is normal. Bottom of the L is normal. I can just move right on. There ain't no extra thickness, no nothing. Yeah, what is it? I think it's in this box. Yeah, see? This is the DDO FS9, FS101. Yeah. Look at that 9. See, that's just nothing but a paddle underneath there. Little extra thickness right here. Look at that. That's the mint mark placement of it. I said the other one needed to go a little east, and if it, so it matches up here. Not much on the other letters. All right. It's got some horns. Look at them horns. That's amazing. The see this E right here. Instead of piece of lint, instead of that E coming straight across, you see right here at the very end, the little ski jump curls up. Little ski jump, kind of looks like this. You got the R and the U, they're flat, but that 9 is the big thing you're looking at. Where that other 25 vests I had? There it is. See if I get these two to overlap each other. Let me bring it up a little bit. See. Yeah, there we go. See the difference in them 9s? One on the left is normal. One on the right is money. And if I get to see a extra thickness in the bottom of the 5. That's how you know they stick out. When you're searching for them on eBay, they stick out. It's just amazing on how much they just reach out and bite you. Love it. Love every bit of it. Man, this one's just kind of dark. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting. All right. Well, that is pretty close to pretty much done. My neck is starting to hurt real bad. I gotta take a break. But we could take a break. See, every once in a while you saw how I put a little light on it. Just a little LED light. This one just happens to work with, you take the top off it. It's magnet. That's just enough to put a little different light on it. Rotate the coin around, look at it different angles. You will come across stuff. As I was saying earlier on a post in one of the Facebook groups, if it was easy, we'd all be doing it. Just got to keep rolling. See, some of y'all you don't even know who I am in those Facebook groups. Some of you locals will know. Some of these new people that come in, they're not associating me with my name on Facebook yet. But I got to give myself credit. I have not been called an armchair specialist. So I do got that going for me. But I'm also kind of sad that I'm not called an armchair specialist. But that has been reserved for another individual within our little tight community here. Yeah, I got a big old knot right back here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna have to work that out. Ooh. I'll put some ice on that a little bit. All right, y'all. It's almost 1 o'clock my time. I'm going to call it a night. I got some stuff done. Been doing this almost 2 hours. I think I've had, 11 people watching at one time? Yeah, that's pretty good. So, y'all have a good night. Y'all behave. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. But until then, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Y'all take care. Blues Coins is out.